Happy Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm going to take you guys with me. I've been getting lymphatic massages throughout my whole pregnancy, and my last one I had to cancel because I got strep. Awful. So anyway, I think it's been about 8-ish weeks since I got one last. Definitely starting to feel just like a little bit of fluid retention, so I'm excited to go get a lymphatic drainage massage. But I wanted to take you guys with me. I knew that I wanted to do some type of like full body lymphatic massage because your body just obviously does a lot during pregnancy. I think your blood supply, your blood flow, it increases by like 3 times its normal amount. So you got a lot going on, and our lymphatic system is already overloaded as it is. So I definitely wanted to do something about it. I feel so puffy right now. Honestly, it's needed. Another thing I wanted to talk about really quick that's very important is how we talk to ourselves. Literally, I know this is not the best thing to be doing before a lymphatic massage. Here's the deal though. I only have carbs as an option for food at home. So it is what it is this morning. Another thing, I really do think how we talk to ourselves matters. And I'm not like, that's gonna sound so just like vague. Okay, I saw this study. Let me put a link to it and like actually research it. But basically, there were 2 groups of people. They gave them the exact same shake, basically. One group, they told them this is a super healthy, protein packed, like low calorie, boost your metabolism shake. And they told the other group of people, this is a indulgent treat. This is a thick, delicious, like high calorie ice cream shake or whatever it was. And they monitored their body. The group that was told this is like so good for you, this is high protein, this is gonna like boost your metabolism, they actually digested the food better. So I think who you are as an eater is so much more important than what you're eating. And as somebody who has just honestly spent a lot of years, decades in fact, at war with her body, I'm just kind of over it and I'm done with it. So whenever I get into a mode of I'm like, I probably shouldn't like eat that, like I don't know, it's just like not the best option. But if it sounds really good and like my intuition is saying that sounds so good and that is what we want right now, or like this is our option for right now, I will typically just have a conversation with my mind up here, because our mind likes to always make problems, and it's not a problem. It's okay. I basically just will talk to myself and say, interesting. That's the trick with the mind. You can't let it run away too much because it will make a problem out of everything. Anyway, if I'm like, oh, I really shouldn't eat this, or like, oh, it's gonna be so bad for me, I'll say, in my mind, I'll say, interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. What if we also looked at it as fuel for our body? What if we also looked at it as a life-enriching experience? I know it's just a bagel, but like stick with me. What if we looked at it as a way to show love to our body, to like not worry about it? What if we ate it and we thought everything's gonna be great? Do we have to protect ourselves? Because our mind's always trying to protect us, right? Do we have to protect ourselves in this way and like criticize what we're doing? Or could we protect ourselves by like giving ourselves grace more? Anyway, that might sound so woo, probably is, but that's what I do to kind of get out of my mind, especially if like I get those nasty thoughts that are like, that's so bad for you, that's disgusting that you would eat that. Like, I've had those thoughts before, and those are not fun things to think about, and it's not a fun place to live. I'm quite frankly so done with it. I'm so done with it. I'm learning to trust my body so much more and just let my body live. Like, and just live and not be as tightly strung and tightly like freaked out or overstimulated about my body, because it's doing a great job and it's okay. So anyway, that's my rant about a bagel. Okay, so I'm on my side, and Gracie is we're doing my legs right now.
Yeah, we're doing legs.
Okay, so she's just working on my legs. She has my legs elevated, which is perfect for pregnancy.
Yes.
If like people want to do a normal lymphatic massage, they're not pregnant.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's beneficial for everyone? Do you think it's...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The whole point of lymphatic drainage is that we don't move as much as a society as we used to. And our lymphatic system goes along our capillaries, which goes with our blood flow. So if we're not active every day, which we aren't, most of us work desk jobs or like something where you're not moving. So our lymphatic system is super stagnant. So that's why a lot of people stay sick longer and just aren't as like healthy. So I think it's beneficial for everyone. Every single time someone comes in and they get it, they're like, where has this been all my life? Like, in myself as well, I get them all the time. So I'm like, it's just nice to have that like flush out of the system of like everything in there, because you're dead white blood cells and like all of your like gunky stuff can stay in there so long if you're not like active or doing things you need to be doing. It's like, I don't even hit 10,000 steps a day, and I am like walking around a table all the time. So. Yes,
okay, I love it.
To everyone.
Yes. And I will say, like, even though it's very light pressure, like, which is how you want to do it, right? It's like, even though it's very light pressure, I feel so much better after.
Yeah.
Like, I always notice, even like when you started on my back, I can like feel it starting to drain, which is always like crazy to be like, oh, I'm like feeling lighter already. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend.
People are always like, oh, I'm scared it's like not going to be as relaxing as like a regular massage. And I'm like, it's a different kind of relax. Everyone falls asleep. Yeah. No one's uncomfortable. But it's still so relaxing. Just going like this. I'm only trying to move the skin. I don't even dig into the muscle at all, because you're just trying to get a little like pump towards these exit points. They're in your hips, your armpits, and your collarbone.
So I feel like I have gotten pretty consistent, like every 4 weeks for lymphatic drainage. Tracy's gonna tell us how often she recommends it for if you're pregnant, and then also just maybe like regular maintenance, even if you're not pregnant.
But pregnancy, obviously, lots going on. You're going through a lot of changes. And so I would say that with like more blood flow, more things you're creating in your body, a lot more is going to get flushed out. So I would recommend 4 weeks for sure during pregnancy if you're someone who also like feels like they get more bloated more easily. And 4 weeks for sure. And then 4 to 6 usually if you are someone who is like not pregnant and just also wants to kind of flush out their system. But if you're a pretty active, healthy person, I would say like 6 to 8.
How long would you say, like after you get a lymphatic massage, do you notice the benefits?
I would say even like, during the massage, clients feel it immediately, and then even after, like you kind of just feel a lot lighter. You might feel like you have to go to the bathroom a lot more the first 24 hours.
Because your lymphatic detox is through your like digestion.
Yeah, your digestion, your sweat, and your sinuses. Okay. So yeah, it's so you like feel a lot more nasal drippage in your face, or like might feel like you have to blow your nose a lot more, which like my advice is just blow your nose a ton, because it's going to help get more out. Yeah. And then your sweat, you might sweat a little bit more, or your sweat might smell a little bit more, which is like interesting, but it's only for like a few days. You feel the most in the first 48 hours of like the benefits. Okay. And then you'll kind of just feel like you like, since you know your body so well, when you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, I feel like that, like the slimness, like the bloating going down. So this is something you can do at home. Okay. There are these little divots right underneath your eyebrows, right in your nostrils, and right under your chin, and you'll feel them, and they're really good pressure points to just help drain the face. Tap them. You'll feel like these little indents where like your bony structures are. Yeah. And I'll just do it about like 10 times per area, and then you'll feel it right here. You feel where I'm kind of pushing in? Right underneath the nostrils there. And then these ones are the hardest to find, but they're right underneath the chin. I put my fingers together and then pull out a little bit, and they're right on the edges here. Yeah, and so this will just help get like it helps me with like my sinuses and getting a good flush in my face.
Okay.
I love it.
And it's not firm pressure. Like that was
that was like
pretty
really light. And then you can also pull in the ears too if you're someone who like has like issues with like getting drainage behind the ears. Yeah, those are some little tips and tricks.
We just finished. I feel lighter, which is great. Lymphatic drainage is really, really light. There's like a lipo massage where that's more of like the sculpting and kind of like that crazy technique, but this just is very light, very good for your lymphatic system. It was so good. Also, I'm obsessed with this crown molding. Okay, I just got done with my lymphatic drainage massage. Feels really good. Nothing crazy, but I just feel like lighter. I feel like my blood is flowing a little bit better. Over the next couple of days, I'm just gonna make sure to drink lots of water. She said you might feel like some like drainage in the back of your neck. Blowing your nose will help if you like need to blow your nose, and just staying active, moving, helping my lymphatic system move. So it should be good.